Going to be doing this in a different room since I am waiting on my team for the light 40 cost. But how's it going, everybody? And I hope you're having a fantastic day. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about the update they just came out with for Unison League. So let's get to this. Actually, before I actually get into this, I know I just said that, but before I actually get into this, I actually want to mention something right here. I am sorry for all of you that probably were waiting on me to come out with an update video on the 40 cost dragon, which I didn't. If you actually want to hear me talk about like tips and tricks I have for the 40 cost, let me know in the comments below. I hope in like soon I can get to you guys. Seriously, I've been a bit busy, I'm not gonna lie, with this 40 cost slamming me and then guild rank guild battle slamming me as well. It's been a little busy for me, so I'm sorry about that for all of you that have commented and all that stuff and all the wait time and all that. But if you really want to see me, if you really want to hear me talk about the 40 cost dragon, what I would recommend, just tips and tricks to really help you go or your runs go a lot more smoother, let me know below and I'll hook you up with that. But anyways, moving on from there, let's actually talk about the actual update they got going on. First thing they added or re-added back was the item shop. Item shop is the godliest deal they have in the game for materials, that is. Starting with the orbs. The orbs are really cheap within here, especially the star and time orbs. They are not something you could easily obtain, and just allowing us to obtain them for like 5 to 3 gems each is a really awesome deal. The rest of these, only the orbs can be obtained 3 times only. After that, they pasas, if you're low on pasas, literally takes 2 of the SSRs for 1 gem. This right here is a great deal. Premium eggs, 5 for 2 gems is a fantastic deal. And then you got the augmenting material right here, whether you want to do it for 2 for 5 or you could do 1 for 2, it's your choice. And you got a golden egg right here, so that's pretty much how that works out. And oh yeah, these are like, I think, 1 purchase per day. So the only thing that's not that is the orbs. They are 3 times per whenever they come out with the item shop, so you can only get 3 total orbs, no matter which day you do them on. The rest of the stuff can be obtained once per day. So that's pretty much the item shop and what I have to say about it. And yes, the stuff is absolutely a steal. If you ever actually had to farm any of the stuff, you already know how good of a discount this item shop is. Sadly, it's going to take a lot of your gems possibly, especially if you're after the orbs. But it's a good deal. It's still a good deal regardless. This is a great steal. Anyways, moving on from there, limited time in the cosmetic shop, they have some stuff in here. The springtime frappe, horsetail sprout suit. I'm not even going to talk about this stuff. You can see it right here, and if you're interested, you can check in the cosmetic shop, and they offer it in there. It's only going to be a few gems. If you're wondering, if you've never been to the cosmetic shop in your life, just got to go here, tap this little icon right here, and then go to cosmetic shop, and you can check it out yourself. They are 5 gems each. Anyways, moving on from there, the next thing we have is the recruit support campaign. Recruit support campaign is bringing the AP recovery packs back, so that's very, very nice. If you need adventure points, especially for those of you that are farming the 40 cost, that is very nice. Potential lucky packs 31, 33, 35, 36, and then the metal packs. They're only bringing a certain amount of metal packs back. For the metal packs, they are bringing sorry about that. That's one of my teammates that I will be working with for the 40 cost. For the metal packs, they're bringing the star and time spirit orbs and then the medals as well. These right here, this is a really great deal. This is a fantastic deal. If you have money to spend, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a steal compared to like the regular elements. Getting star and time orbs and medals are 3 to 2 times harder, not even, probably 4 times harder than it is the other elements. So these right here for $24.99 is definitely a fantastic deal. Anyways, moving on from there, we got the Tapsy packs. The AP packs are a really cheap deal as well. If you need really, like, you need a lot of AP, these are a really good deal as well. And then we got the Awakening Awakening packs for the Awakening material. With the Awakening New News, pretty much how they work is Awakening New News can work into any type of monster, just has to be like the cost that it says or lower. So these right here work, the 36 work on 36 or lower, 35s work on 35 or lower, and what's not. 35 is a great deal because, as you all know, getting 35 cost monsters, even towards this day when they have 37 cost monsters, can be a bit really painful. And definitely for $37, it's definitely worth it. Check in here, like, look at the gem shop. For $37, it's not even 90 gems. During their bonuses, they have it for 90 gems. So You think within 90 gems will you, or $37 right here for 75 gems, you're able to obtain a 35 cost monster, unless you're doing the SSR feature gear piece or you're doing the monster spawn, the one that guarantees you 35 or higher. The answer to that would be no. You're probably not going to be obtaining any 35 cost monster with the 35 gems. That's why I'm saying the 35 one is a good deal for what they have to offer. 33 one isn't bad either. $24.99 is not a bad deal for the 33 one either. And then you can obtain the Awakening Orb here. Awakening Orb, this is one of the greatest deals, sadly, for Awakening Orbs. So definitely if you're looking towards Awakening Orbs, the one right here for the 31 Awakening New is also another one. Okay, so moving on from there, we're going to be talking about the next thing. The cosmetic raffle went up to a total of 75k gems? Really? No. Got him. A-Team got you real good. It says which you can went up to a total of 75k gems, but that's not how it's working. Actually, if you look all the way down here, a prize total of 75k gems will be split evenly between winners of the perfect match and almost perfect prizes. So pretty much they kind of lied right there to really get your attention. Kind of sucks, and I really don't like that, but I mean, yeah, they did it anyways. Moving on from there, perfect match prize conditions and almost perfect prize conditions are pretty much set right here, so if you're interested in those, you can. For participating in this cosmetic thing, you will be able to obtain one of these below, the summoning scrolls, or you're able to obtain 5 gems, 3 gems, 1 gem, XP Lemon King, or Gold Lemon King right here. And here's the real catch. They offer 1 gem, XP Lemon King, Gold Lemon King, and 3 gems. Really? I'm not tricked by this. I played this game long enough to understand that when they do something like this, it may seem like the best deal in the world, but when you see something like, you see that wide gap between something so useful like a summoning scroll and then something that's ignored by almost every player in UL like the Gold Lemon Kings, you already know the Gold Lemon Kings and the XP Lemon Kings are going to pop out the most. You already know it. And the 1 gem, obviously. And the 3 gems. Those types of stuff are going to probably pop out the most for sure. So it's kind of stupid how they did that, but that's pretty much there, and that's pretty much how that's going to work out. But regardless, so they do offer a chance to obtain some of the summoning scrolls, so hopefully it turns out well for you guys and gals out there that are doing this. Anyways, moving on from there. Yeah, so each and every day you participate, you earn one of these rewards, and then at the very end, when they're all set in, like when it's all done, set in stone, you may be able to obtain more rewards. They're not very clear on that. If I missed that, just let me know, and I'm going to be moving on from there. Okay, so the next thing we have is RGB is back out. I'm not ready for it. I don't think anybody's ready for it. They still have yet to release the next season of Coliseum, Mobius, Crystal of Sacred Altar, and on top of it, the 40 cost still isn't done, and they're still coming out with it. Why? Seriously, why are you doing this? I don't... RGB was way too rushed. It is way too rushed. But anyways, if you're unaware how RGB works, RGB is pretty much a ranking for your guild battle and everything surrounding it. And it's the most important time you want to be active because depending on how far you are, like if you're in S rank, if you're in a good position for S rank, you can go to the Grand Tournament. Grand Tournament is faced off with the best guilds in the game to see who is, I wouldn't say number 1, but near number 1 material or quality for like out of every guild in the game. So, and on top of it, for any block you are, unless you're block C, you could be losing a rank depending on your ranking right here. It pretty much says it right here, so I'm not going to talk about it in detail to make this video short. As you can see, it said it right there, so if you really wanted to know, it's right there in front of your face. Okay, so the next thing we have is the Facebook campaign. If you participate in this, you will literally be able to obtain 3 gems a day, literally 3 gems a day. So that right there is very, very nice. If you're interested in 3 gems a day, go hit up the Facebook campaign, because honestly that's a great idea. I might make another Facebook account, like a fake one, and just do it just for the crap of it. The 3 gems a day, yeah, you got me hooked. I'm sold. Anyways, moving on from there, we got Beautiful Like a Swan. Beautiful Like a Swan is next. Beautiful Like a Swan and his event, it's star event. So especially if you're doing the last mission or the last difficulty, right, you want to bring time element. You want to bring a lot of time element, attack, and defense. You don't need like a crap ton compared to this 40 cost, but if you bring like, let's say 20 would be alright, I think. Somewhere near there, like I'd say around 15 to 25 would be decent enough definitely 15, around 15 to 20 would be good enough if you're doing Carnage. You don't need to be too picky about it. It's not a big deal if you don't have a lot of element. If you have a high gear score, that's also going to help. You're going to lose damage compared to having decent element, but it's not a big deal. So definitely, if you have time stuff, definitely add that. This monster right here is not all too good. Keep that in mind. It does pretty good damage, but with the issue it has is the success value. Make sure that it doesn't do, like, all of its hits don't hit. It does continuous heal, and then it applies a 30% damage reflection. It gives you 20 cost if you fully awaken it. It increases the attack more. Actually, it increases the accuracy more, and then it gives yourself concentration, and it also reduces the defense and magic defense of the team. It gives stats by 4.5k. This monster does have a little bit of helpful abilities, so it is a little bit good. It's not like all too worth it. It's not a crazy like deal. Like 33 cost monsters and some 32s have better abilities than this monster, but this monster could be good for battle score when you're doing Unison battles for guild battles, definitely. And it's good for elements too. Save for the stuff. They have some of the armors and weapons. They have like an actual set in here. Now I don't know why they don't show it, because they don't have any like list where it's actually featured. But these stuff right here is like armors and weapons, and they're star armors and weapons. So if you definitely need to work on your elements, Light 40 cost Dragon's out right now. If you definitely need to work on your elements, this is definitely a way to do it, and it's a quick way, and you can do it right now. You can absolutely do it right now. And some of the items are not that hard to obtain either. I heard there's been somebody who got a flip card that got 83 of the I'm not even sure what these are called, the Swan Organites. So definitely you could obtain this stuff quite easily, and Tapsy's easy too. So yeah, this is a very nice event. If I could do this right now, I absolutely would, but I'm working on the 40 cost. So anyways, moving on from there, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching, and I hope this helped out. This is the Azrath, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'm out. Peace.